Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Tarot Tuesday. This week I'm going to be using a very, very beautiful deck called the Connolly Tarot. And here's what the back of the cards looks like. It's got like a Celtic knot sort of design. And you're not seeing the colors properly because of my crappy the lighting here with my webcam. But it's like sort of emerald green, dark purple, and beigey gold. Anyway, it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. So that is the deck I'm using this week. I'm going to, as usual, draw a card that will represent the energy of the upcoming week from Tuesday to Tuesday. Anything that we may need to pay attention to that may arise, anything like that. So I hope your week started off well. Hope you're having a good one. Summer is winding down. Wow, hard to believe it went so fast. Okay, shuffling. Okay, I'm going to do one more shuffle and then I will close my eyes and pick a card. Okay. This card is the Seven of Swords. Wow. This deck is very, very sort of Renaissance art looking. It's designed in a sort of Renaissance art way, and I think there's a lot of actual reproductions of Renaissance paintings here, and the colors are so bright and so vivid and jewel toned. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm pissed that you're not seeing the full effect on the webcam here. But anyway. So the Seven of Swords. See, this card is quite different from the Rider-Waite. In the Rider-Waite version of this card, we see a man who's kind of slinking off with a bunch of swords from this like camp. And we see some men in the background who are talking, who are obviously oblivious to what he's doing. He just kind of crept in there, got the swords, and he's slinking away with them. And he's kind of looking over his shoulder and kind of ha ha ha. He's kind of got that, vibe about him, that he got away with something. This card is quite a bit different. And let me just take a look here. Okay, so in this card we see two youths. One of them is playing an instrument. Is it bagpipes? Or no, he's playing some kind of horns. The other one is sitting on the ground and playing a harp. And we see two swords that are stuck in a cloud. So there is something going on there, some kind of darkness going on in the background. So actually, yeah, okay. So the Seven of Swords it can be about deception. It can be about being dishonest. It can be about not showing your true face to the world. Keeping things close to the vest. Being a little bit cunning. Being a little bit underhanded. In a negative way, it can be, being dishonest, being underhanded, being sneaky. That's the negative side of the Seven of Swords. The positive side is, sometimes you don't always want to show all your cards. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be for a negative reason. It's just common sense, In this case here, in this card, okay, we see these two youths are playing this beautiful music, and it looks very, very peaceful and very harmonious. But obviously, with that cloud hovering over them and the two swords stuck in this cloud, we know that all is not what it seems. All is not what it appears, right? And that is what the Seven of Swords is about. Swords, again, are a suit all about the mental realm. They're all about the way we think, our thoughts, our beliefs, the way we communicate, And the Seven of Swords is drawing our attention to, perhaps, there is somebody in our life who is not being honest with us, or there is a situation in our life going on right now that is not what it appears to be. Somebody could be trying to swindle you. Somebody could be outright lying to you. Somebody could be using you. Somebody could be manipulating you. And they're projecting this, they're lying. They're projecting an air of somebody they're not, Have you ever had a friend who was two-faced, right? We all have. We've all known people who seemed at first to be the sweetest, nicest, kindest, warmest, wonderful people with only our best goals in mind, But then later on we found out that they were talking behind our back, or they did something. Maybe they cheated with a partner, with our partner, or stole from us, or something like that. So this card could be drawing your attention to that. There could be somebody in your life like this right now. So be on your guard, be watchful. Don't be paranoid. Don't be looking around at everybody in your life thinking, okay, who is it? But just, rely on your common sense, rely on your instincts. Pay attention, because people are always giving us clues about themselves, We just have to be observant, and, we have to recognize what's in front of our faces, A lot of the time we're in denial. A lot of the time we don't want to believe that somebody we love or somebody that we really care for is being dishonest or whatever. But, sometimes that is a reality, and we need to face it. There's no point in being in denial about it. The sooner you face it, the better. Now, on a positive note, this card could be telling you, it could be in your best interest to not show all of your cards. Perhaps you're going for a job, okay? Perhaps you're going for a very, very conservative job, like in banking or something like that. But in the meantime, you have a hobby, like you're a tarot reader. Now, somebody in banking might think, that's kind of weird. You know what I mean? And they might not want to hire you. That might kind of work against you. You know what I mean? Because people have prejudices. People discriminate. People judge, right? So in business situations especially, you want to be careful sometimes about what you tell people. You want to be discriminating about who you tell things to. There could be people at work that that you develop really great friendships with, and you can trust them, and you would be able to tell them, yeah, hey, I read tarot, and I'm into heavy metal, and I have this unconventional lifestyle. Okay, there are people you can tell that to. There are others you wouldn't want to tell that to. You wouldn't want to tell your boss. And also, perhaps, maybe you just started dating somebody, okay, and you met their parents for the first time, and you want to make a good impression, right? You want to make the best impression. Not deceiving them, but, there may be things about yourself that at first blush would kind of make somebody's eyebrow go up, or make them think that you're, a certain kind of person when you're not. You just have to use your common sense and your instincts, okay? So be judicious about what you reveal to people. This could apply to so many things, right? Let me just look at the card for another minute and think about this for a second. Or yeah, maybe you're going for a certain kind of a job that you don't have a lot of experience in. And when you go for the interview, you don't want to necessarily let people know you don't have that much experience, because that can work against you, right? For them wanting to hire you. You want to come across as knowledgeable. If you feel that you're capable of doing the job, of course, if you really feel like you're a good fit for the job, then yeah, you want to project that air of, yes, I'm capable, I'm reliable, I'm knowledgeable, I can do this. You wouldn't necessarily want them to know, oh my God, I'm really nervous about this. I know I can do it, but I'm a little bit insecure, or I'm a little bit, unsure of myself. You want to project that air of confidence and, you will gain that confidence once you're in the role and once you get to know the job. You know what I mean? So it's, it can be advantageous to keep certain things to yourself. That's all that this card is saying. So if you're in that kind of a situation, if you're going for a job, or if you're in the workplace and you're dealing with people who, would judge you if they knew certain things about you because of prejudices, whatever, then, use your common sense, right? Keep things close to the vest sometimes if you know it will serve you better. And, and also, this card could be drawing our attention to somebody in our life or a situation in our life that is not what it appears to be. So don't be paranoid, but, be observant. Does something not add up? Is something been kind of grating on your mind or grating on your nerves, and you just feel like something's not right here? It's probably telling you that is the case. So, don't go pointing fingers, don't go accusing people of things that you don't have any factual knowledge of, but just be observant. Okay, so this should be a very interesting week. Okay, one more thing I want to say, I remembered after I stopped recording, is that this card could also be drawing attention to you. Are you being honest? Are you being deceptive to somebody? Are you perhaps lying to yourself about a certain situation? If you're being less than honest, why? Why are you being less than honest? What is your reason for it? If you have to lie in a situation in order to keep it going, then it's not a good situation to be in. So you're really not doing yourself any favors. So this card could be drawing your attention to that. And also, are you being honest with yourself? Are you staying in a relationship that you're not happy in just because you don't want to be alone? Are you staying in a job that doesn't fulfill you, that doesn't make use of all your skills, and telling yourself that you're content? Are you being honest with yourself? So this card could also be drawing your attention to that. Are you being deceptive either to yourself or to others? And if so, why? You need to ask yourself these questions. Okay, so that is our reading for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It sounds like it's going to be a really, really interesting, intriguing week. So, like I said, hope you enjoyed the reading. Hope you guys have a great week. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Please subscribe, and I will see you next week. Okay, have a great one, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye for now.